To all cage fighters around the face of the earth, I would advise that you call Cal Worsham, 916-804-4696, and ask him if 2 years ago I didn't tell him that I'd been touched by God and led to stevia as the savior of this planet, from people in bodies with too much fat to, you know what, sickness and death and, you know, petroleum and everything in between. Oh my goodness. And you know what? He listened and he melted down, and then he got knocked out, Don Fry, and, you know, the rest is history. We're here now, all right? And it doesn't matter what happened back then. What happens now, getting stevia famous so people don't die from shit that's so easily avoided. Can you imagine little boys and little girls across America that are crying right now because mommy and daddy died of a heart attack that they didn't have to? Cal Worsham lost 22 pounds in 21 days, and all he did was drink Pure H2O. Oh my goodness. You think it might fucking catch on and make me rich? Now you know what? The easiest way for me to prove that I've got Pure H2O is to do the following. Now Cal Worsham, question. The time that I hit you in sparring and broke your rib, now I'm not talking shit, homie, but imagine if I was going harder than that, okay, for every second of every round that you faced me, okay, or not you, but someone else, okay, they would come out and they would start to get tired and they would start to fold. And if I could actually keep up the same pace for every second of every round, Scott Smith, imagine, man. I mean, you'd never see me at my best because I like you guys. And you know what? When I hit people, it crunches. Seriously. And you know what? I'm going to fucking prove it at the Vagos Clubhouse. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the bad boy right now. And for people that don't think the bad boy is me, Jesus Christ. You know what? It's like this. Boogaloo, who drew it, knew me before and after I downed 4 motherfuckers that came to attack me at Juanita's, man. Now, imagine yourselves as I don the Florida Golden Glove jacket that I won, bitches. Oh, yeah. I knocked this dude out. Boom. He walked into a fucking right hand and went to sleep for about 4 fucking minutes. And I think Roy Jones was there in the audience. Anyways, what would everybody do if they were surrounded, if they were at a counter waiting for food and got surrounded by 4 guys and boom, got bumped? And they're saying, huh, we're here. You know what? Had been sent by Mike Kurtz. Isn't that right, Mike? Keith, I wish you were number 5, motherfucker. Anyways, I rolled the dice. Dun, dun, dun. You know, whatever. And my friends were eating about 3 feet away. Literally, okay? So engrossed in their fucking food, they're not paying attention to what's going on behind them, all right? And I knew that they would get the gist when things started to fucking bang. So, bam! And you know what? Perfect. Fucking, I don't know what that maneuver is called, but it sent him to the floor. And you know what? 3 guys were now sitting there slack-jawed. Bam! And I did them all. And you know what? Number 5 was the asshole from New York coming through. And saw 4 guys on the ground. And was like, hey, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, dude, this doesn't have nothing to do with you, man. And he made it his point that it did. And so, you know, I took a step back, and then he took a step forward, and I had a fucking rule. If I take a step back, and somebody takes a step forward, when they are in their arc, before they sit down, I am fucking launching. And you know what? I put him to sleep too, bitch. Bye-bye. And you know what? I'm thinking, Phil Baroni, you're probably a big enough name to where if I shut you down, okay, seriously, man, like you weren't even in the game, all right? It's like this. I could come in at 195, but at 6'3", oh, I'd be way big for you, and my speed would be too much for you. And you know what? I could do basically whatever the fuck I wanted to. Seriously, man. And you know what? Maybe, if you got on Pure H2O and stevia and smoked a little weed and then learn how to fucking box, I might be worried because the age thing. But not really. And no disrespect, man, because you're a stud, you're a warrior, and you're from New York, and you like to fucking chunk them. And it's like this, Joy Gilbert. Question, how many times have you talked shit about me since I went up the hill and gave Diego the things for Pure H2O, yada, yada? And I'm wondering, man, because we can make a movie showing you spending fucking, what, a half an hour making an ace bandage out of a fucking Band-Aid for Diego's eye. when you can just put the goddamn Band-Aid on there. And you know what? I was like thinking, this is fucking incredible. I'm actually watching. What, because your dad's a doctor? You fucking think you knew? Oh my God, homie. And you know what? Maybe I should have asked Diego if you've ever talked shit about me. Okay, but since Diego's not getting back, and since no one's really doing a thing, I'm saying I don't really give a fuck. You want to know why? Because when it catches on that I actually do have the ability to make liquid that's like the fucking fountain of youth, and that stevia does make everybody's body lean and ripped, and it's catching on. Oh, and don't think for a second that if my fucking gun, I'll tell you what, man, imagine this. Imagine literally me pretending to be a white Ali, dude. A white Muhammad Ali, man. I might not be quite as fucking, you know, I'll tell you what, I'm fast enough where my shit fucking, I mean, I'm not even throwing punches. I'm not trying to fucking, you know, boom. I mean, my shit disappeared. Boom. You know, it's in, you know, or, you know, like that. You know, we're just fucking around. Boom. And I'm stealing. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I'm not even, boom. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll do that shit all goddamn day. I'll fucking own. And you know what? If you can't take me down and you can't kick me, oh my God, you know what? It's going to be like shooting fucking ducks in a barrel, man. And you know what? It's going to be a perfect example of why boxers make too much fucking money. Because if you guys could use cage fighting shit, you know what? Yeah, I might be in trouble. But $100 a month, go down to Casio Warnock's, learn to do a little jujitsu, and you know what? Maybe I could be the next fucking Chuck, just at 42 years old. I'll tell you what, Chuck. Tell you what, man. You're a stud, a warrior. I loved it when you were chunking them. I wish that you would learn, you know, better defense. I mean, just keep your hands up, whatever. And how many millions have you made? Or not made, okay? Because they don't pay like they should, man. You know what? You of all people, because you're there, okay? You're like a dinosaur. There's no fucking money, right? And then when there is, there's no way you're going to be getting any of it except as a commentator. But you know what? If you actually came up to Sacramento, oh my God, what if I could actually shut Chuck Liddell down? Seriously. I mean, you know what? What if? Now, your name is so fucking big, would you be willing to do it? Okay? And anybody else can insert their name. I only have so many minutes that I can go over so many names and say, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Because I'm going to pretend, literally, to be my 23-year-old self, okay? And I'm going to be, but I got two more. I'm going to be pretending that I'm a white Ali, goddammit. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I was, you know, stealing that, my jab, boom, taking over. Like from out here to where you could capture space on me. When I'm fucking landing punches on you, I mean, doing anything the fuck that I want to. And you know what? Because of Stevie and weed together, I'm gonna go for every second of every fucking round, like I am the Energizer Bunny times the Tasmanian Devil fucking squared. And you know what? When people see that shit, they're gonna be going, oh my God. And you know what? I'm gonna be, you know what? An automaton. If I get cut, it won't be because I'm getting fucking overwhelmed. It'll be because I was getting fucking lackadaisical. Seriously. And you know what? I'll just really, super glue, and I'll go fucking to task. And you know what? Please, who wants to give me a chance? I'm going to do so much fucking good. It's not even funny. Seriously. That kid right there, he was 18 years old. He thought it was ugly. Yeah, he thought it was ugly. And, you know, look for a million. Make that motherfucker angry right there. Have 4 guys attack him about 3 years down the road. I'm not really sure. But you know what? Anyways, yeah, it's like this. There are a lot of asshole guys out there. Don't we know it, cage fighters? Seriously, is there a good chance that we are cage fighters or have that mentality because of it? And you know what? What if there was enough money for the women in your life to actually leave asshole men behind? Think about it, okay? Like Bill Gates actually gave a fuck, and instead of giving $50 billion to the United Nations, gave $50 billion to women and children so they could get rid of all the fucking punk bitch motherfuckers out there that are like slave owners, okay? Slave masters. Wicked, cruel, evil. And you know what? I tell you what, this fucking, yeah, that thing's gonna... Anyhow, yeah, can you imagine me going to the NFL and having the Bad Boy Club and having it come to light? I would have had little kids all across America trying to fucking knock people out. And the irony, ladies, is that I'm having to fucking use my fists to get people to listen, because no one fucking pays attention, even when people are melting down. And you know what? So I'm thinking that if I could actually dissect, destroy, okay, at will, I don't give a fuck, insert your name. If you're a cage fighter, you're bad to the bone. But you take out kicks, no takedowns, no ground game. Oh my goodness, it's a whole different story. And you know what? It's exciting. The crowd really, really likes it. And I'm saying that I'm going to be generating so much fucking excitement, publicity, that the money going to feed the homeless and the hungry, okay? Hopefully that becomes the biggest issue, because I'm not going to make any profit. 5% of what comes to me will go for gas, 95% to loaves and fishes. And you know what? When I'm healthy, let the games begin. My hands are wicked, and I'm going to pretend to be a White Ali. And let's do this to get Stevia famous.